Hey everybody, it's Matt here. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Mine was good. There was a lot of shit that went on this week though. And can I turn without giving up? Shit, yeah, kind of. There you go, a little more light. Fuck, this week sucked. It was very big into just being where I'm meant to be. It sucks sometimes where I'm meant to be is not even close to where I want to be. Fuck. See where I left off. Monday was kind of a neutral day. Not much happened. We have moved from our old place to our new place in our fourplex. So all our shit's there. We have no heat because our stove is currently having problems to hold gas on gas. So there's no heat. But we are all moved in. There's boxes of shit everywhere. We have to de-lead a bunch of shit. We had the inspection some fucking day. I ended up working Tuesday. I got paid for that. That was all I worked. This week was just Tuesday, and now my normal Saturday, Sunday. That's whatever. Moving into a new home, it's my stuff to move as well. Our couch set doesn't fucking fit upstairs, which is fucking awesome. But the main focus I want to talk about is I had to go to calling hours. I was talking to you guys Sunday about Courtney's friend's mother being very sick. She went to the hospital. 2 weeks later, she was gone. Courtney had talked to me on the phone and described some stuff that was going on with her, and I had to tell Courtney, I was like, I don't want to freak you out or nothing, but you're going to be there when she goes. And about 2 hours after I said that, I got a text, she's gone. We had the calling hours. Thursday, Courtney went there to support him, and she also knew the deceased, and went for that. We went up to his place. It's about an hour away from here. And I put on a suit and tie, which is crazy. It's only the third time I've ever wore a suit. And that's where I needed to be. I needed to be there to support him, and I needed to be there to support Courtney. So I stood in a funeral home for about 4 or 5 hours. And just stood there. When Courtney needed me to, I was there to hold her hand, rest her head on my shoulder, gave Sean a couple hugs, make sure he was okay. And then we had a little bit of an after party after this calling hours. A bunch of people from there came back to his place. It was funny, I was the only sober one. Courtney's letting loose was hitting a blunt every time it came to her, and she had a beer over the course of 2 hours, which is impressive. She got good and stoned though, blew off some steam. It was really funny. At one point there were 6 blunts going around between I think 12 people. And I was playing bridge. I don't smoke pot, I don't drink. I don't do anything by the end of the night. We were all very much there just to take care of Sean. And if he ever needed anything, get it for him. Everybody pretty much told him, it's your night. If whatever you need, we got you. Bunch of people pitched in and bought all the alcohol. Pizza was bought. Got him chasers and stuff. And it was funny, at the end of the night, I don't know him all that well. And he was asking for Sprite. And everybody was kind of fucked up by that point. And I filled up a cup of Sprite and handed it to him. He's like, how the fuck were you the one out of all my close friends? Because they're very niche-y, I guess. But they're not, exclusive niche-y. They welcome me no problem. I don't really talk in crowds of people that I don't know them. But they welcome me in anyway. By then, I had taken the suit off. I was back in blue jeans and a white tee. That's my normal day-to-day. And he was like, how the fuck are you the one to get me my drink first? I was like, I am sober. And he clapped, and it was just really funny. But it's hard. Sometimes it's easy being where you're meant to be. Tuesday, I took my daughter trick-or-treating, which was fucking awesome. It's fucking still baffles me. 3 weeks, she's going to be 2. Whew, it's crazy. But me and Courtney took a trick-or-treating on Tuesday. It was fucking awesome. I kept trying to get her to say thank you. And I'd be like, say thank you, honey. And her response was, welcome. She's really funny. She had a blast, though. But at the end of the night, she was too tired to walk. She'd asked me to put her down. I put her down. She took 3 steps and just kind of crumbled to the ground. And I just picked her up. I was like, all right, well, we're going home, honey. And it's about it, being where you're meant to be. Sometimes I'm meant to be in one of my meetings and just kind of hanging out and trying to listen if anybody needs me. And sometimes it's like a couple weeks ago, being in the emergency room instead of a meeting, being at calling hours for support. I've been having to, Let's be real, dog. Do a lot of repairs around our new apartment building. We just got everything moved in. The kitchen is still not 100%. I still have window trim left and door trim and baseboard to do. Nothing crazy. We had a lead inspection come in Wednesday. Found out we have to do the floor in our apartment. One old window. It's one of the old ones with the fucking pulley things. 3 walls that were in a closet. We were going to make the laundry room, so I just got to tear them down and re-sheetrock them. Another wall, and then the whole garage and all the window trim on the first floor and the front porch. Not bad. We got the special lead lock paint. You just throw that on there. Some of the exterior stuff I'll be able to bend tin and wrap it. And that's what I'm needed to do. My problem is I'm extremely lazy. I did get up today. I'm still having that issue of pulling my ass out of bed in the morning. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do anything. I still work when it comes up. If it comes up, someone's like, hey, could use your hand. Can you come help me? I'll do that. If I get a little side work for myself come through, I'll do that. Honestly, I just filed unemployment because my bank account's starting to run on E really quick. I got burnt on a couple jobs. I had left my old job after 2 years and started working for myself, launched a business, and got burnt on a couple jobs very quickly. I trusted people I thought I could trust. And all other things that are not financial, I could have, but now I'm constantly in fear of bouncing child support checks, and it's not fun for me right now, so I'm going to be on unemployment and making sure my bills get paid and finding something full-time or wait until my business has its legs underneath it. I have currently smoked 2 packs of cigarettes this week. I was hoping for the cigarettes to have already been gone, but 2 packs in 1 week is not a big deal to me. I'm used to 3 or 4 packs a day. I've cut down a good amount on chewing tobacco as well. I'm trying to lean more on the vape. This shit is called Ugly Butter. It is fucking fried dough, cinnamon, and banana. It's delicious. But I don't know, I'm having trouble. I'm getting angry. Often I have a feeling of impending doom, I guess you could call it. I feel like my life's about to get fucked. I have a feeling Courtney's hiding shit from me. I have a feeling my sisters are hiding shit from me. I'm not liking it one bit. I haven't been to many meetings this week. I've been trying to go to 1 a day. And just life stuff coming up. Today I was demoing a room and then painting a garage. And honestly, I just kind of... A lot of what I've been doing is I keep my head down and fucking go. And when I looked up to check my phone, it was already 45 minutes through the meeting, and it was a 15-minute walk for me to get there for an hour meeting. I wasn't going to make it. But not many meetings. My therapist, it would cost me $95 to take a cab out there, which is not doable. And through Mass Health, you're supposed to be able to get transportation, but because I work part-time, I cannot have it, which is fucking stupid. So my option was to pay $90 to go out there, or pay $125 and go to an actually really good therapist in Worcester. So I'm going to go with the good therapist, I think, when unemployment starts. Make sure I'm on the right track anyway. That's where I'm supposed to be. I have to be mentally good. I did have issues. Courtney grieving for the week. She was very short and choppy with me, which is understandable. I don't handle someone close to me passing away well, or at all, actually. And I was trying to be supportive to her to the best of my ability. Like Saturday, damn, it's already been a week. Did her laundry and did some stuff around the house, packed up some boxes. I did a tree job for a friend of mine, and instead of cash payment, I got timber to frame up some stuff. We have a 3-bedroom on the first floor, and I'm going to frame it to a 4-bedroom. And I have to build 2 closets, and now I have to frame up a little laundry room for a coin op we're putting in. But I'm trying my best. It's very hard. She came home Sunday. No, this was Monday. This was my big event for Monday. We got into it a little bit. No, it was actually Tuesday right before I picked up Emma. She told me I had no sense of urgency, and I felt like I didn't care, and she didn't know why I was with her, and it hurt. It did. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I melted my leg. Yeah, I know I've talked about that, but when I was in basic training, I also blew out my knee, and when I was younger, I broke my back. I've had several sober work-related injuries. My body's very bad, mostly the left side. My left eye's blind. I have really hearing impaired in my left ear. I had broken my hand a little while ago, so my hand cramps up a lot on my left side. My left knee is the one that I blew out all the ligaments and melted. And I also, now, another development is I have a hernia on my side, and it sticks out my left. And I have a tumor inside my rib cage on the left side, and when I was 16, I fell 3 stories into a metal guard railing. Got a really bad chest contusion and actually broke my floater rib and impaled my lung with it. That is also on the left side. When I had hepatitis, my kidneys were having trouble, and I almost lost the left one. And through being in machine shop and sitting on a transformer box for a CNC machine for 3.5 years during high school, I cooked my left testicle, so that one's pretty much dead too. And it's the running joke is I'm only half a person, but I'm split up the middle, so it's okay. Which is funny because I believe I am right-brained. It's just funny, but I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in excruciating pain right now, actually. Ibuprofen has been keeping me alive for the past week. And I keep trying to tell her. I think she's now fully understanding. Because my big thing is I give a fuck and I'll try my best. But my big problem and my main focus this year has been when I can't do something, to instead of just being stubborn and too proud, just saying I can't do it and taking it easy. When my leg, like I woke up this morning and it took me a half hour to get out of bed. I couldn't physically bend my leg straight. It was stuck. So I had to sit there and try to stretch it and massage it until it let go. And in the past, I have openly admitted to her that sometimes it wasn't hurting, and I said I did just to get out of doing shit. And I was like, that's not the case anymore. I have been nothing but honest with her for the past month. We've only been together about 7 months, and it's garbage that I can only say the past month. But it's been 100% honest about every single aspect of my life. Everything. And I was talking to her about something the other day. And I told her something, and a couple days went by, and I instantly remembered. I told her she was the only one I'd ever told. And a couple days went by, and it clicked in my head. I was like, oh yeah, my niece. Like, I was trying to touch base with her on something going on in her life. She's 16 years old. And I had told her, and this was like 2.5 years ago, and I went to Courtney, and I was like, I wasn't completely honest. I had forgot. I told my niece. I wasn't trying to make you feel special or pump you up. I just had legitimately forgot, but I did tell her that. And that's the level of honesty I've been at. And everything, my motivation, whatever my motives are, my goals, what angle I'm trying to shoot, because that happens a lot with me. Being an addict, I'm a master manipulator, if you want to call it that. And I think she's now starting to understand. Mentally, when I'm having trouble, I can hide it. It can be concealed. Physically, when I'm having trouble, there's only so much. I get to that threshold, and I'm a grumpy bitch. And that's where I was all yesterday, moving stuff around, bringing the washer and dryer up 2 flights of stairs, finishing up the move, trying to get the couch inside, which don't fucking fit. And I'm in a lot of physical pain. My back hurts. My shoulders are killing me, and my leg is fucking killing me. And I'm in so much fucking pain. And she needs help. She needs me, so I'm going to continue. Where I need to be right now, unfortunately, is in pain. There's no saying uncle. I can't. Like today, I was telling her last night, I was like, I can't wait till the fucking weekend's here. I was like, we both have work this weekend, which sucks. Every other weekend she works Saturday, and she works every Sunday, so I work every Saturday and Sunday. So we call it the double work week, and it sucks because we don't really see each other all weekend. And I was like, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I was like, I'm going to miss you, and I do. I miss her terribly when I don't see her. But I was like, I get to get up in the morning. Like, I got up, I set my alarm for 8. My leg shit was all fucked up, so it was like 8:40. I got out of bed, smoked a couple cigarettes. I still haven't let go of the first 3 in the morning. Like, they're back to back. I smoked 3. I had a pot of coffee, which is not healthy either. Got ready, went and hung out with Emma. Corey and Jess were there. My ex-fiance and her new boyfriend were there, and we just kind of hung out. Shot the shit for like an hour or 2. I think it was almost 2 hours. I went back to the house. I was supposed to paint. The paint was in the back of her car, so I started demoing and hurting myself. I'm in a lot of pain, and that's what my day is going to look like. It's going to be identical. The painting should be done I got to frame off like the big living room. I got to split into a living room, bedroom. So I got to frame that off, leave the door opening, frame off a closet for that room, frame in the old door because there's like a storage closet in the hallway, and then a closet in the back bedroom. So we're merging those two closets and sealing it off from the inside apartment to put coin ops in there. So I have to tear down those walls, do a little bit of framing around steps, get it prepped to hang sheetrock, and then frame off the door. I'm not like fucking hauling stone or anything like that. It just fucking hurts my body. It's like slow pressure. Like, I would rather someone hit me in the side of the face with a hammer than get hit 1,000 times with a fucking pencil. Like, and that's what it feels like, just a pencil. Bam, bam, bam. It's like, okay, at the start, this is fine. This is like doing it with a pen. Just, it's not going to do anything. Same spot 1,000 fucking times, or 10,000 times, or however many times, it's going to fucking hurt. You can do that enough to make yourself bleed. Just, eventually you will break through skin. And that's what it feels like. It's like slow Chinese water torture at this point. And then I get knotted up. I've been low on meetings. I haven't gone to therapy in 2 weeks. I had to reschedule last week, and I completely forgot about this week. That was my fault. Couldn't get a ride. I need to ramp up my meetings. I have been still calling someone else in the program. Every single day I talk to somebody, so that's good. I share openly about what's going on. I started writing again. There was a little while where I didn't. I started writing again. I started reading again. And by a little while, I mean like a day or two. I've been trying to keep true to that. I straightened out everything with Mass Health, unemployment. And I've just been trying to work the best I can. Unemployment knows about my part-time job. I was forthright with that. And they're like, you want taxes taken out? I was like, abso-fucking-lutely. I don't want no surprises at the end of the year. Little snafu. I didn't know I had to claim every single week. I thought I was waiting to be approved, and apparently I am not. I was just supposed to claim every week and then get approved, and it was like a retroactive thing, so I'm hoping I can call them and explain that. I've never been on unemployment, and the guy even asked me, why'd you wait 4 months after leaving your job? And I was like, because I went right to work. Like, I wasn't trying to lean on the state. I was legitimately trying to just leave my job and start my own business. And in hopes of just who I am and my vast amount of experience, getting a job is quite easy for me usually. Where I live, though, I'm used to finding work in cities, and I am not in the city. I am in a low-income kind of project town. Not really. It's just a really shitty fucking town. It's not overly shitty. It ain't in no fucking Harlem or anything like that, but it's kind of grimy, white trash. Fucking one of the places where like the non-white population is 0.6%, but we're packed in like fucking sardines. A lot of factory jobs that are fucking full. People all the way from like commute here 40 minutes to an hour and a half to come to work. So it's just Massachusetts. There's a lot of jobs, but too many people. And that's about where I'm at. If you made it this far, I really wish I said it in the beginning of this video. Leave a comment if you want. You can just leave a comment about something you'd like me to talk about. Honestly, I can keep checking you in on my day-to-day life. But if you want, you can leave a comment, and I can talk about that comment to the best of my ability. I have all week to think about it. Like, I'll get the notification, and I'll talk about anything you want talked about. I really will. And if you've watched this, thank you very much, and I'll catch you tomorrow.